Mic should be good to go. There we go, guys. Apologize for that. Unfortunately, Mobot needs to be tweaked for casting purposes, so I apologize, especially at you CPS. I really apologize for that timeout happening. So, guys, definitely give your hype, give your chat, give your love to both teams, especially the fans of High Noots in here. I know there's a lot of you. Give your love. Just be careful about Mobot. I will do my best to tweak Mobot between now and the next cast so you guys can give as much hype and love as you want, because there should be no reason why you guys aren't able to give that much hype. These games are awesome. This is a round of 16, not a round of 8. Again, I apologize. This is a best of 1, so best of luck, and to both of the teams, and we'll go ahead and get right into the introductions. We're going to start with the defense, of course, because their pick should be more set in stone. Noodles going to be picking up a Mercy. I need to switch the, I need to edit this. I apologize, guys. We have Silent Doom going to be picking up a sorry, forgive me, picking up a Symmetra over for Faizu. He has a McCree. Junkrat going to be picked up by Buo Praduha. We have Claws on the Reinhardt, and Trollo going to be on a Widowmaker. And then over for the side of High Newt. As I update the title, we have Lily going to be picking up the offensive Widowmaker. We have Illusory going to be picking up a McCree. Our Argy going to be picking up that Lucio. We have Vorcha on a Winston. Rev on this Reinhardt. And of course, Nutri over here on the Mercy. So here we go, guys. We'll go ahead and go to overhead views. We need to be able to see the action as it unfolds. Teams pushing in hard. Offense already in there. They're already on the point. Notice how they all sit on the back left corner here using that barrier, but a triple kill from the side of the defense, picking up Nutri, Vorcha, and Lucery as they're going to go down. Now, Fire Strike going through 3 heroes, doing a fair bit of damage. We'll watch, again, adjust our camera a little bit here as the action will be dying down. We're going to switch over here to Lily as we really do need to see some picks after that kind of hold. You really do want to see your Widowmaker on the offense go off and start doing something. And we are looking for the picks to happen. And there goes one shot. I will answer you guys in a second about co-casters. Give me a little bit here as we do have the resurrection coming up from the offense, bringing them back up. There was only 2 dead. Lily gonna actually pick off Noodles. That's huge. That's the exact pick we were looking for. If you're a fan of if you're a fan of High Noots, is they're gonna get that Mercy. But oh, the Junkrat tire doing a ton of, or not Junkrat tire. That's just Junkrat spam. He still has the tire available. Fights you're gonna be picking up Rev, and then the Argy's gonna go down as well. And man, this Faizu, great aggressive play for him, but Buo didn't even need to use the rip tire there. I thought that was a rip tire, and did a lot of damage there. So interesting offensive setup so far from High Noots. I'd like to see a little bit more verticality. I'd like to see them using, you know, not necessarily a Pharah per se, but I like to see them exploiting a little bit more of this mobility. I feel like they really do need to get in there. Maybe go triple tank, something of that nature. But we'll see how it works out for them. They still have plenty of opportunities, or plenty of time on the clock. There's a High Noon taking out one. We're gonna switch over to, we're gonna switch over to the tire as it's gonna be going out looking for multiple kills. Does take out the Lucio. Now we're gonna switching over to Lily here. He's looking for the picks. He's gonna tag up the McCree. He's gonna kill the McCree. That's Faizu down. Resurrection though from Nutri, absolutely huge. Defensive Widowmaker Trollo though doing a lot here. He's gonna jump onto the point, try to stall it up, just using his life now as a means to stall. They're gonna accept the end of this point, guys, and that's gonna be a conversion over for the side of High Noots as they're gonna be able to access the payload, and we'll be moving into the streets phase as I need to not, god damn it, I'm sorry guys, hitting the wrong key on the keyboard there as we are gonna follow out Lucery with a double kill. And we're gonna follow him out. We're actually gonna stay on them here aggressively as Fire Strike going out, hitting on the ground, not doing too much. We'll go ahead and get a setup of the map, guys. Again, as you can see with the outlines here, the defense is going to be setting up at point 1. That's the better place to hold. King's Row, the streets right here, very, very hard to push into is the defense, especially this part right here, because yeah, you can flank this way, you can flank left and right, but what you can do is you can set up your Widow right here, you can cover both of those flanks, you can set up your Widow back over here where I'm looking. But without further ado, we'll go more into the action. Boop, or Buho, going to be using that Junkrat spam, doing what he can, getting the damage out, setting up his team for easy picks. Also busting that Reinhardt shield. Sorry, that's oh, he takes out Vorcha. Unfortunate positioning from that McCree. Gonna cost him his life, and now the flank from Junkrat. Speaking of which, he's gonna take out Reinhardt. Resurrection coming out from the defense though. There's a High Noon. That I believe is coming out from Vorcha. He ends up getting helping Lucer get a double kill. Vorcha gonna go down to himself to Boo as Boo's continuing to spam out. Lots of damage. Junkrat absolutely disgusting with those direct hits, but the offense from High Noots getting in aggressively, getting onto the point. And notice how they had one hero on the point the entire time. They kept the Lucio on the point. They flank around with other heroes. And what this did is it made it so that they pretty much pushed that payload unabated this entire time. They are going to be getting a pretty good offensive time if they can convert on this point without too much more stalling. We are going to have, unfortunately, a DC coming out, as that's just unfortunate. That happens. Hopefully he'll be able to get back into the game. But we'll see how the defense is able to hold up here. We're losing a lot of momentum to begin with. The offense is low on ultimates, though, so it would have been a little hard for them to get, actually, Trollo takes out Lucer, or sorry, Lucery, as I'm saying that. McCree going down right there. There's a High Noon coming out. I believe that was the defense. Double High Noon. Never mind, just Faizu. We're going to switch over to him. Maybe he canceled it as he's only at 50%, hasn't even charged up anymore, and does end up canceling it. So High Noon going to be in the back pocket, 52%. McCree, one of the quickest charging ultimates in the game when used effectively. So offense going to be waiting. This is probably the smarter decision. I'm going to give High Noon some credit here. Again, they are... you never want to admit to the situation, but there's a player missing. No reason to rush, no reason to get it too aggressive. Wait for the right opportunity. Wait for it to go in. Faizu getting a kill. Buo getting a kill himself on that McCree. And now we're going to stay on Faizu as he's staying alive. He's getting those left clicks out, and they're actually going to clean up the offense with a resurrection from Nutri on point. Picking up his entire team. Trollo going to be picking up another kill, though, as he's going off right now. He's just tagging hero after hero. Well, actually, the kill feed's going to be lighting up a bit with red. That's what you need for your High Noots fan. And in fact, they're actually going to be able to continue to push this payload, guys, as it looks like the payload is going to be remotely unabated here, as flanking Trollo looking to get these tags, looking to get these picks. He needs to get it. Lucery's down. He needs to get more. He needs to stop missing these shots. He's going to tag up the Mercy. He's going to tag up the Lucio, but he's going to go down to Lily, and now Lily pushing forward, getting more shots, tags up kills the Tracer, and that's going to be the game right there, guys. There's no way that they can get onto the point in time, and we might be going back to the lobby to get Noodles back in here. We don't want them to have an unfair attempt. Up 2 teams. But since mid-game, it should be okay to go lobby.
Heroes never die. For a price.
I don't want to make an official ruling on that. Alright, we'll go ahead and check the ruling on that. Okay, guys, again, sorry, I can't actually rule or anything. Let me double check the rules on this, but I believe that they should be able to get their player back. It shouldn't. I really do. No. Time counts. But lobby to get player in for have to is my point. All right, let me go ahead and really quickly scroll up before the time disappears. 5:19 was the official match time. Let me go ahead and get that in time to beat guys in again. I just really quickly want to check the rules on this. I believe it is that they are allowed to... Yeah, they're allowed to continue to play the match at a disadvantage. Okay, yeah. So it says play match. Could interpret to just go if teams like that up to you guys. So we'll let this figure out, guys. I apologize for all that typing in your noise. So unfortunately, the rules do state that it is the match, right? So that could be interpreted to mean that the match is the entirety of the 2 rounds, and if that's the case, then they should not be able to play with the 5th player, unfortunately, according to the rule set. But just in case, I want to make sure that we go back to the lobby. We make sure that this ruling is as fair as possible. Both of these teams have made it here to the round of 16, and I personally am one who always stand for fairness towards teams and players. I think it is very important that there is that basic level of fairness, that both teams have access to a even level playing field to begin with, as far as, like, obviously practice schedules and all those other skill things. Like, yeah, that shouldn't matter. But at the end of the day, when it comes to rules, tournaments, it depends on interpret match. If that All right, guys, that decides. So we will be just waiting. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit here. I don't want to switch it to music because unfortunately that does kind of mess with the VODs a little bit. But again, so yeah, the rules state, again, that it is match. So, I mean, if you guys are looking and you want to get into admin, this is kind of the stuff that you guys have to mill over. You know, the question is whether or not, right, match is defined as the entirety of a game, or match is defined as just the, or the entirety of, like, offense and defense, or the entirety of the series, or if match is just defined as a game. So that's an interesting point there. We'll let the teams decide on the time, though. Again, we don't want to hold up the tournament for too long. And that such and so. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll go ahead and take this quick time to do some shameless plugging. If you guys are looking to get involved in tournaments, or you guys are looking for more ESL action, check out at ESL Overwatch on Twitter. They have more information about the tournaments. They tweet about it. They released their $100,000 LAN at Gamescom on that first. That's where everyone heard about it. If you guys want to watch the games live on their main stream when it gets up there, because I'm community casting, I'm only covering these extra games, ESL_Overwatch is where your action is. Cast, good to go. And it was 5:16 was the time. I need to update that immediately for you guys. Again, so those are the two important plugs that you guys are aware of. Definitely check out the Twitter, definitely follow it. And as well as on the other side, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you guys are at all enjoying my cast at all, I know it's only been one game and I don't really want to like say this right now, but if you enjoy my cast, check out my Twitter, check out my YouTube, and follow my other social media. I want to cast more. I want to be involved in bigger tournaments. So if you guys want that as well, then follow me on those media outlets, and checking out my other content really helps me out a lot to show that, well, I'm not a bad caster, I guess, right? Is the ideal thing. Hopefully I'm not bad. That would be awkward. Anyways, but thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing and beautiful for tuning in, and I really appreciate it. I can never say that enough, really, how much it means to me that you guys are willing to sit here and listening to my rambling about the game of Overwatch. But without further ado, guys, again, the time to beat is 5:16. We're going to go ahead and switch up the titles, as the favorites of the chat, definitely High Noots, is going to be on the side of the defense here, as they're looking to continue forward. And again, I think that on that offense, it was really, yeah, the DC sucked, but unfortunately the tempo was just already there for the side of High Noots. I really got to give them credit for being a very good team at controlling, seizing the tempo, dominating it. I think that that's probably the biggest sign between your amateur teams, your semi-pro teams, and your professional level teams when you look at competitions of pretty much all esports, right? Is the level of aggression, the level of coordination, and the level of just like what I like to call an animal instinct, right? Like when you're at the top level of the game, you don't care about what they think, you don't care about what they feel. All you care about is finding them, killing them, and dominating them. And that's what we see out of Noots, and I'm really happy to see that they are that kind of team. I've yet to cast them, so it's definitely really cool to see them. But guys, again, we do have Prets going to be switching over to the offense. Not too much to note here. Double McCree with a Widow. Not too exciting. The lineup pretty standard. Over on the side of the offense, we've already seen them. Again, this is Noots. They're going to be running, again, nothing too exciting. We have a double McCree. We have Junkrat. Double support, single tank. So they are going to be prepared in the eventuality that they have to deal with Hanzo spam. This is something that Reunited loves to do. They'll get 5 Hanzos up on that high ground. They'll aim their arrows to about right here, right? And then they start bouncing around, the scatter arrows, that is. And that can do a lot of damage. So here we go, guys. Into the game, into the action, into the actual part that you guys are here for. And actually, we meant to start this timer. Add 12 seconds to the stopwatch, guys, as offense is moving in. Look for that aggression that we were talking about during the pregame chat. Oh, great stun. Stopping up Claws. He's going to take a fair bit of damage. His shield's getting pretty low. Trollo on the background. You can see him taking the shots. 2 kills already down. Prets kind of doing a good job here. And unfortunately, High Noots falling apart a little bit. And this last moment here, Trollo gets a triple kill going off himself. And it looks like Nutri is going to go down. Not able to get that resurrection off. 75%. And oh man, Prets with a very strong offensive push from the beginning here. And if you're a fan of High Noots, they have plenty of opportunity to still win this game. Again, clock is running. They have about 4 minutes that they need to hold out, and they have the entirety of the streets phase to use, and they still have the entirety of the foundry section. Oh, Trollo gets this kill. No, he doesn't. Unfortunately, it looked like he kind of hit that headshot, but unfortunately the hitbox is not working out for him in that respect. And tagging up the shoulders instead of the head. There's a fire strike going through, hitting up on that Reinhardt. He's going to take a little bit of damage, and actually it's up on Lily as well. Entire team pushing forward. They actually get... Oh, no, that Earth Shatter doing so much damage. Oh, but the Resurrection. There we go. Good plays coming out of Nutri, getting back up his team. Fizo going off, but Lusri is going off right now, getting a double kill. Maybe double kill for Fizo, though, answering himself. Charge forward from Rev. Rev going to be able to get a double kill. He's swinging away. He's fighting it out. He's doing everything he can. We need to switch the actual action. And now Rev pushing forward with his team. Lily, double kill. And the side of High Noots definitely showing. But Prets, not out yet at all. They have plenty of time left on the clock. 1 minute, 35 seconds, plus an additional 10 seconds from when I didn't start it. And they've already got the payload up past the first corner, cresting onto the second corner here. And man, that action just erupted right there, guys. That was a great combo from the side of Prets. The flashbang to break the Reinhardt shield comboed into that Claus's Earth Shatter from the Reinhardt. Great coordination and teamwork from there. In game at the moment. Yes. Ideally more casts, guys. Ideally more games. We'll see. Hopefully we can get into an Overwatch Kings game next. But we have this game to, of course, continue. Prets. Both actually barriers. It looks like going down. Klotz here. Rev as well. Going to be trying to heal up his barrier. And now the offense is going to go ahead and convert. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. 3 minutes we're going to need to see a hold from the side of... Oh, great charge. Actually gets stunned up. Great flashbang coming up from the McCree. Going to prevent any more damage coming up from that offense. Getting 3 kills. Look for Nutri. Resurrection for the side of the defense. Unfortunately, Lily is down, though, so they don't have that defensive Widow threat. Trollo doing a lot of damage for his team. We are going to switch to him in a second, and now Fuzzy, actually, we're going to switch to him. He got that kill. He got over on that flank, doing a fair bit of damage. Hacks are up for them. They do see now. They're gone. Going to be chasing down Lucery. Goes down to that double left click from the McCree. Pushing forward. Fizu looking for more kills. We really want to see a strong defense coming out of the side of High Noots here. They really need to get a hold. They have multiple ultimates. There's High Noon coming out from the side of Bua. Going to be doing something. Oh, Ticks not going off enough, and he's going to pull the trigger. There's the sound barrier, giving the offense an opportunity, the defense an opportunity to push forward. And that was the High Noon coming out of Lucery. Sorry, no, that was Fortune. Now we're on Lucery. We're going to switch to him. This High Noon actually not doing that much. Does get a double kill, helping a lot with his team. Over here on Bua on the other side doing a lot for his team, staying alive. 36 HP. He's actually really staying alive here. Not even going down. Going to be able to get another fan off in the background. Getting Argy another kill. Now Lucery. Another 2 kills. Lily with 1 and Lucery answering another, and that's going to be what the defense needs. Resurrection does reset it a little bit, though, as we're going to follow out on the Silent Doom here. We haven't given the supports too much love these games. High Noon coming out. High Noon coming out. Watch the kill feed. Is it going to be big enough? Is it going to be big enough? There's a great Earth Shatter. Actually, no, misses, unfortunately. Now, Rev going to charge out of the way. Claws. They need to stay on the point. That's Argy's job. If Argy can stay on it and stall it up, there's 2 kills. Rev getting 1. Lucery with another. Rev with the second. And Prets getting shut down a little bit here as we're looking at 4 minutes and 1 second. They have exactly 1 minute, guys. 1 minute for the side of Prets. This next offense matters a lot. This next offense matters a lot. And again, guys, I super apologize for Mobot. I need to get it set up so you guys can spam your love, spam your hype in the chat. Lily gonna try to stay alive here, getting shocked up by that Winston. Does end up stunning the Winston. That does go down. Hammer down. That Earth Shatter doing a fair bit, but the defense, they're on the point. They're trying to hold it up. Nutri with that Resurrection. That's exactly what they needed. Double High Noon. They're zoning. They're zoning. They're zoning. And we're going to have to check the official match time because I started it late, guys. But unfortunately, I think Prets is able to score before High Noots was able to get the stall for the stopwatch. I think it's really close, guys. I'm not, again, I will not trust. And Nutri, man, the resurrections from this guy. If they win this game because of the time, it was explicitly these resurrections. And that's what I was talking about. That flashbang, that Earth Shatter, absolutely disgusting. 4-man resurrection. If he keeps Lucery alive here even for a little bit longer, that's pretty awesome. Right there. And yeah, 451, guys. Unfortunately, we are going to be saying goodbye to High Noots. But man, they played well. Nothing to be ashamed of. If you're a fan of them in the chat, definitely give them some more love. And I want to see them more in tournaments personally. I really enjoyed watching them. Their play style is very aggressive. And unfortunately, that will be the end of them in this tournament. Prets will be moving on to the round of 8. Again, thank you so much for both of the teams competing. And thank you so much, High Noots, for making it there. Or congratulations to making this far. And awesome, all of you guys out there that are fans of them. Big shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are like fans of these teams right now at this stage in the development of the game is so cool. So thank you so much for coming out and giving them some love. Guys, check out at ESL again on Twitter for more information as far as the tournaments go, specifically for Go4, specifically for ESL. ESL_Overwatch on Twitch is where you'll find the main stream. You guys are beautiful. You guys are so amazing. And if you enjoy my casting, you can check out my Twitter at down below, as well as my YouTube, as well as my Stratwatch series if you're looking to learn more about Overwatch. But thank you so much, guys. Again, you guys are amazing. You guys are the lifeblood of the community. Viewers are what make everything amazing and what make it worth it. So thank you so much, guys. You have a great afternoon.